AFTV. We're down here at the Emirates Stadium. It's good to be back here. Weird to be kicking off at 3 o'clock. I always say that we get a 3 o'clock kickoff just because we hardly ever get any of them. And it's good that a game's on as well with all this stuff about coronavirus going around and stuff like that. And we've seen over in Italy, and our heart goes out to those people over there. You know what I mean? People have died over there and they've had to cancel games and that. But the show's still going on over here at the Emirates and the team is out, right? So I'm going to run through Arsenal's team for today's game. And it's Leno in goal, no surprise there. Looks like Socrates is going to be coming in at right back now. Bellerin is actually on the bench at the moment for this game. No Ainsley Maitland-Niles. It's a weird one for me. I know Socrates scored during the week, but I'm still getting a bit baffled by this Socrates at right back when you've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles. What has he done to not be starting? But that's another matter. David Luiz, Pablo Mari makes his debut in the Premier League. He was very impressive the other night against Portsmouth. He is going to be starting in the game. So Pablo Mari is in from the start. Saka is going to be playing over on the left-hand side, left back. And then the midfield is Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos. Oh, it's just flipped away from me, the actual team there. Dani Ceballos. Oh, the team just disappeared on me like that. Hold on. Dani Ceballos. And then you've got Aubameyang, Ozil, Pepe. And up front, the striker leading the attack is Eddie Nketiah. Not Lacazette, not Martinelli. So a lot of faith being showed in Eddie Nketiah. Of course, he scored the other night. He has scored a couple of goals recently. I think what the manager seems to really like on him is that Eddie really presses from the front. It's something that I think he's brought from his low period at Leeds under Bielsa. He's brought it here to Arsenal, and he really does get in the faces of the defence. So you've got the team there. We're really interested to know what you guys think of it. Martinelli's on the bench, Lacazette's on the bench, Bellerin's on the bench. But as I said, the bit was kind of surprising. A couple of surprises for me is, as I said, the Socrates thing at right back doesn't really add to the width of it. I suppose he can be a bit more defensive and help out Pepe. But it's a bit of a strange one for me when you've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who I thought was doing really, really well up until Bellerin came back. It was a bit unlucky for Bellerin to drop out. And as I said, Pablo Mari, I'm not against that one. I think it is time to put him in. I thought he was excellent the other night. He will be up against it today because, they've got a big physical team in, of course, Mikel Antonio up front, Haller. So it's going to be physical, but obviously there's no Mustafi, and the time is right to put Mari in there. Midfield again, Xhaka and Ceballos, no Torreira, and Aubameyang, Ozil, Pepe, and Eddie Nketiah up front. Love to get your predictions. Let us know what you think the score's going to be. Are you happy with that team? There's some guys I was just talking to, and they felt that Lacazette should have started. Somebody else I spoke to, they were saying that they thought that Martinelli should have started. But I think the good thing about having those two is that you can bring them both off the bench if we do need reinforcement. So I think that's a decent enough team. I don't know if I can find the West Ham team. Let me see. Yes, I've got the West Ham team here.
People asking about your dad.
The West Ham team is Fabianski in goal, Diop, Abonia, Cresswell, and Ngakia. That's the new left back they got in. Then Declan Rice and Noble in midfield, and then Jared Bowen, the new guy they brought in from Hull, Fornells, Mikel Antonio, and up front Haller. So that's their team. That's a pretty strong team from West Ham. It should be a good game. Local derby, and I'm really looking forward to it. So one more time, I'm going to run through the Arsenal team. One more time.
Ask about your dad.
All right. Leno in goal, Pablo Mari, David Luiz, the two centre-halves, Saka on the left, Socrates on the right, Xhaka and Ceballos, the two deep line midfielders, Ozil in front of them, when Pepe and Aubameyang out wide with Eddie Nketiah down the middle. That is the team to play West Ham today. For all the people asking about my dad, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. He is starting to get better, and I'll tell you what, it wasn't looking that way last week. I've been out of action for a week. You know what it's like when these things go down. You've got to drop everything. Family comes first. But it's good to be back here today, and I'm sure he'll be taking in the football on his little radio by his, because he's still in hospital, by his bedside, and hopefully we can get an Arsenal win. So looking forward to the game. It's Arsenal versus West Ham down here at the Emirates.